Hey everybody, welcome back to Overland, Florida. I'm Kevin. This is Katie. It is a cold winter morning. It is 11 a.m. on a Monday and it is 53 degrees. We're at the Fort Island Trail boat ramp in Crystal River, Florida. And today, hopefully the boat starts because we haven't used this thing in a long time. We've been using the Freedom Boat Club boats, but this thing is just so nasty. It's so dirty. Look at that. So I haven't started it. It's Daihatsu, it's pretty new. It should start with no problems. We got some diving gear, and let me show you guys what we got for Christmas. So, in order to swim in the springs during the winter, we got some nice Henderson green preen wetsuits. So we're gonna open those up, put them on the boat. So the water is gonna be about 70 degrees, and the outside air right now is 53. I think the high today is like 61, but I'm hoping this fog and this cloud cover burns off soon. So, but usually the water feels pretty warm, and you don't really need wetsuits. But if you want to spend a lot of time in the water, it's just a lot more comfortable to have a wetsuit and just keep your body temperature up. But we're gonna finish loading up this boat, and then we're gonna launch it. So I really don't know what's going on. It is getting colder. When we left Lakeland at like 8:15 this morning, it was like 55 degrees, and it is now 52 degrees, and it's starting to rain. So let's see if this engine will start. At least it's got power. Hit the little primer. Here goes nothing. Look at that. Beautiful. So we just left the boat ramp. We are now on Crystal River, and I don't know if you can really tell on the GoPro, but there is like fog still like rolling off the water. It looks really cool, but it is freezing. It's not like a nice, cool 54 or 52 degrees. It's like a bone-chilling, like damp 52 degrees. So we got a little bit further to go, then we should be able to get on plane until we get into Kings Bay. And then we gotta slow down again, watch for manatees. So now we are in the middle of Kings Bay. This is the slow speed. A lot of boats, and there's a sailboat right there. A lot of them come over here and moor overnight. So there's a lot of people just camping out on the water. Got some marinas, some houses over here. Haven't seen any manatees yet. The water's really clear. We've seen 2 pontoon tour boats heading up to the spring, so hopefully it's not really crowded. I can't imagine. It's a Monday morning. It's like probably like 11:20 right now, so I doubt there's really anybody over there. So hopefully we have it almost all to ourselves. Is there any in front? So we had Katie up front on Manatee patrol, and we saw some manatees, so I shut the engine off. And I guess the dive boats don't care about the manatees because they just passed us.
Right here on the front.
He wanted the fresh water coming out of the engine, but I turned it off on him. Of course he rolls over again.
I don't have any dollars for your tricks, buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna stay back here a little bit. So after navigating all the snorkelers and manatees, we finally got a spot over here to anchor. And now it's time to change into our wetsuits. Go swim with the manatees. So we got our new wetsuits on. They're really comfortable. There's Katie. They're really cool. I like it's almost like fish scales, but it's just the print. So she's got a green one and I got a blue one.
Kind of
so
mermaid.
yeah, kind of like a mermaid. So a merman too. I totally forgot how nice it is to swim in a wetsuit. I've never owned one before, but I've borrowed them whenever I went scuba diving and stuff like that. But this is my first time actually owning a wetsuit and taking it out to the springs for snorkeling and stuff. So it does make it a lot nicer. So we're back in the boat. The water feels amazing thanks to the wetsuits. And the fog and cloud went away. We have a beautiful blue sky, so we stopped to take a little snack break, and then we're gonna get back in the water. A lot of the tour boats left. So of course, we get out of the water and there's like 15 manatees that go by. There's a little calf right there. So we got the wetsuits off. We are dry and it is so nice and warm out. Beautiful day. There's not really any restaurants around here, none that I really care for anyway, so we're actually gonna make our way back to the boat ramp, and we're gonna go finish the rest of the day in Homosassa. Actually, there's a manatee right here.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, a little calf. Yeah, there's approximately, I think, 65 or more in the spring. That's right over here on the corner. And they all just go up and down the river all day.
Oh, he's got to turn all the way back around. Guess he changed his mind.
So as we were leaving, one of the volunteers yelled at us and said we were going too fast, and I'm literally going idle speed and we're getting passed by pontoon boats, and she chose to yell at us. So I think there's a manatee right there, something. Anyway, the temperature right now is 59, but it has a feels like temperature of 56 degrees, and it is beautiful. So we are just now entering Kings Bay, and we're gonna go to Homosassa and eat some lunch. So in the comment section below, if you've been to Homosassa, put your favorite restaurant. So we're just now leaving Kings Bay, and there's the 25-mile-an-hour sign. So we're gonna stay in the channel, and we're gonna get up and skedaddle across back to the boat ramp. Even though the Tahatsu, the poor thing, hasn't been used in a while, it has not let us down. Gets on plane really fast. So we're now back in a idle speed zone, and we're passing some pretty cool houses over here. And this right here is the canal that leads us to the boat ramp. So it's only like a 20-minute boat ride to the springs. So it's pretty nice. And just like that, we are at the Fort Island Trail boat ramp. It's a pretty nice boat ramp. Can be kind of steep. One thing I wasn't expecting, and I didn't realize, you have to pay by app on your phone, or this code, and it is $10.37, which is pretty steep for a boat ramp. Luckily, all the boat ramps in Polk County and I believe Manatee County, they're all free. So those are the ones we usually frequent. Because if you go boating 3 or 4 times a week and you're paying $10, $15 a pop, it kind of adds up. So we got the boat all ready to head down to Homosassa, and got the truck and everything already. If you guys have any questions, that was Crystal River, and that's swimming with the manatees. If you just Google swimming with manatees, Crystal River is probably gonna be the first thing that pops up, and they're gonna advertise it as the only legal place to swim with manatees. That is a lie. That is just them creating a tourist trap and having people come and pay to swim with manatees. You can swim with manatees anywhere. It's legal. Obviously you can't molest them or chase them or anything like that, but you can pet them if they come up to you and swim next to you and stuff like that. So don't let people tell you otherwise. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you enjoyed watching Katie in her new wetsuit swimming with the manatees and everything, give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We haven't been out on this boat for a while. We did have a few cold snaps and it was just miserable boating. We went out a few times. I went with Anthony. We went out on a bass boat a few times and it was just ridiculously cold. We went to the Harris Chain. There was a video of that. Then Anthony and I went to the Winter Haven Channel Lakes on a really nice Crestliner bass boat. And I think the temperature when we got to the Freedom Boat Club was like 36 degrees. It was ridiculous. And I didn't catch a single fish, but I did catch a shopping cart. And there's pictures of that on Instagram and everything. So that was pretty fun. So again, guys, we're back. We got the little boat going. And the next video is going to be Homosassa because that's where we're heading right now.